you have a medication? Oh, shit.
Make sure. Hello, hello. Test yourself.
Check. Yeah, okay, we're good. Hello. Welcome to Axe to Grind. What are we calling this? Is this like a wrap up or is
Postgame.
Postgame, pardon me.
Postgame.
I don't know what sports are. I'm Patrick.
Sport ball.
I'm Bob.
And I'm Tom.
And you probably did not arrive here by accident. You know what's up.
Or the YouTube algorithm's real fucked up.
Yeah, if your YouTube algorithm got you here, awesome.
You see the Momo hoax?
No,
It's a scary face that supposedly was coming in during the middle of kids' shows.
Okay.
And
Momo.
Yes.
And a New Jersey outlet is reporting on it like it's a real thing.
NJ12.
Despite the fact that it has been, it's a hoax. It's been
snoped.
It's been snoped heavy. Anyway, we're here to do the recap on the last couple of weeks of
MOSH Madness.
Let's do it.
Do. Yo, tell us all about your new Charlie Bow first.
Oh, it's not going to be
Because you're on YouTube.
Yeah, it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I'll be honest with you. When I was looking at cheap places, because I'm technically homeless, don't let this nice studio confuse you. I was looking at nice places to live that are inexpensive. And I loved Thailand when I went, however many years ago? 35 years ago. And I was thinking, what's the cost to live in Thailand? You know, that's not crazy, right?
$40.
It cost not much, but I went on YouTube and started finding people that had...
Who's the Charlie Bow of Thailand?
Well, there's a site, or there's a YouTube called Bangkok 112.
This is where you say don't get fired, but you're homeless and don't have a job, so.
No, but it's, so it's not like raw and nasty, but it's got a slightly different sensibility in the respect that it's just a guy who goes out and sits and drinks at bars that are outside in Bangkok and just watches. And if you're
What's he got? GoPro setup?
He's definitely on the sly. So, but he's not doing like creep shots. It's not creepy, but it is sometimes in red light districts. So there is like, I guess probably somebody's wife is watching the shit and being like, oh, James, right? So there is that element, but more than that, it's just interesting. And I've watched 30 of these videos in a row the other day. They're like 15 minutes long. That's how much time I got in my life.
I know.
And it's just street scenes in typically Bangkok. Fascinating watching it, life just unfold after 2 a.m. You know what I mean? Because that's what it is. It's just a guy that likes to go out and drink it. And anyway,
we can do that. The life unfolds after 2 a.m.
That's the new Charlie Bow.
Reality unfolds.
For people that like Charlie Bow, that got into Charlie Bow as a result of this podcast, thank you so much. We're proud to...
We see you biters. Pete Kinlan gets the credit on Charlie Bow.
Yeah, no, I'd never heard of Charlie Bow before Patrick.
Proud to big up the guy. I love his work. Bangkok 112 is, again, of a slightly different character, but there is value in it.
Would you say it's NSFW?
No. But, well, it depends. If you work... You know,
if you're watching this at work, you might not want to. Like, no job. Yeah, NSFW, don't watch it at work.
Yeah.
Pretty safe to be like, why are you watching Bangkok 1212 videos?
Yeah, why are you... what interest does the sex...
What does this have to do with the State Farm policy changes?
But
keep an eye out for Saddam 518-420-69 coming soon.
That's right. but that's what I'm currently big up in the world of YouTube.
We're going to talk about MOSH Madness. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
So we gave you one post game after the first week, and it's been a while. So we're going to catch up on 1, 2, 3 weeks. Let's go way back to MOSH Madness week 2. You guys remember this one?
Not at all.
All right, I know. We had Foundation Turncoat up against NAYSAYER laid to rest.
Okay.
Without knowing, which do you think won?
Foundation?
I just saw.
You saw the
Foundation.
Foundation won 83% to 17%.
Jesus.
I think it did turn some people on, and I actually saw some people who came away with it like, oh, I had given no mind to NAYSAYER, and that's my lane. That's my shit. So It's cool to see that. That's kind of one of the reasons we do this. Vane versus Misery. Who won, Patrick?
Vane is really in a moment. I just can't see them losing.
65-35, which is a number we keep kind of hitting as we go through this. So Vane won pretty comfortably. Misery record won your heart.
Loved it.
Yeah, you're still in.
I'm still in. Nothing wrong with Vain, but Misery.
No, that was, you said Misery was one of the 2 bands that you had
yeah.
in this tournament that you will go back to revisit.
For sure. Hard record.
That's cool.
Hard record. San Diego's hardest.
I can't think of who.
What are your favorite bands from San Diego?
Blink 182. Drive Like Jay.
Italian Saints.
Yeah, but isn't that all,
Heroin?
That's all like North County, right? Like it's. I don't even know if that's properly
San Diego.
San Diego.
Heroin is San Diego.
Yeah,
Amenity.
Unbroken.
Oh, Unbroken. Take Offense. That's Chula Vista.
Is that considered San Diego?
CV. It's San Diego County, right?
It is.
Has
but
to.
I'll be honest. Depending on your disposition and you're from there, you might not cop to San Diego. You might.
Yeah.
Be,
Oh yeah. I
you
think
might
they
be
CV.
CV.
I think they CV.
CV4L. You know what I mean? You're in it.
So. All right. So Misery, we big up on you. Nails Abandon All Life. Nails Abandon All Life beat Fire and Ice, Not of This Earth, 72% to 28%. It's a big one.
Yeah, but that's very unfair.
What do you think? Why do you think it's unfair?
Fire and Ice limited. I mean, they toured and everything, but limited penetration, whereas Nails was everywhere.
Yeah.
You know. And look, I know that people are supposed to listen to these with an open mind and take them on their own merit or whatever, but it's difficult for people to separate their experience and also just how much exposure that they have. If you know that Nails record front to back,
and you've been knowing that Nails
yeah,
record.
it is what it
is. It is. The Fire and Ice record has its spot, but I think we kind of said the production issues.
yeah,
Like we just weren't feeling a lot of the way it was produced. So, Power Trip, Manifest Decimation beats Backtrack. Darker Half, 65 to 35. 65% voted for Power Trip. That surprised me not at all.
no, that sounds better.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
By the difference in score.
So it's like a two-thirds. Like for
Yeah.
every one person who voted for Backtrack, 2 people voted.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that Backtrack record is very big in that.
It was. I think it's a time and distance kind of deal. You know what I mean? Where
So,
yeah, there we go. Shout out. Power Trip. Just they're so in a moment right now too. You said that about Bane.
Undebatably.
Power Trip is just like I don't even know how big that next record could be. It could be really big because it hits everyone.
Yeah.
Whereas the Backtrack thing, I think what I would hope from stuff like this is that people who lean more towards the metal stuff or lean towards more metal core stuff might check out that Backtrack record. But that was week 2.
Bring it on.
Week 3. Incendiary. Cost of Living. 77%. Bitter End. Bitter End. Illusions of Dominance. 23%.
Horseshit. If we didn't need this, I'd flip it.
Why?
I think that this is people voting with their heart, not their ears. I think that a lot of Incendiary. This is a record. Look, this Bitter End record didn't mean shit to people because it wasn't when Bitter End was breaking out. It
Right.
wasn't when Bitter End was making waves.
Right.
It's just a very good late career record for them, or mid-career, depending on how long they're around now, whatever. But the point is, the Incendiary record came out like a bomb. It fucking made a huge impact on a lot of kids and brought a lot of kids in. And I think that if
And that's why it won.
well,
Yes.
but
That's not voting with your heart.
that's voting with your heart because if you
Okay.
do these, if you
It's
listen,
impossible not to.
if you listen with one ear and listen with the other ear, and you're like, oh, which one is actually better?
You think it's split? You think it's split?
I think you can make a strong argument for either one.
I
but
think that's
don't-
true.
But I don't think it. I don't think in any world does it deserve this disparity.
Let me pull it. In 2019, right now, what
Yes.
is a more popular sound?
Incendiary, no question.
Right. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
That whole zeitgeist. So somebody who's listening to stuff right now,
First on record.
perhaps might lean that way anyways and go, hey, not only is this the sound right now, this is a defining record of that sound.
Yeah, I get
I'd
it.
also like to point out that Zeitgeist literally has over 1 million plays on Spotify.
But what I'm saying,
But I'm saying that just the volume of people.
Yeah.
That's true.
That changes it.
yeah, listen with your ears, folks. Don't
in your
give
ears.
into your heart. Don't give in that,
Don't give in to your heart.
in that way lies madness.
Wow.
Don't do it.
This is single Patrick going
Yeah.
hard. Don't give in to your
Suicide
heart.
watch.
Downpresser, don't need a reason. 56% over, no tolerance. You walk alone, 44%.
Yeah, we could see this
Right.
going either way, right?
What do you think?
I could see it going either way. I'm shocked at the disparity.
Yeah.
But like I said, I said earlier,
When the video messed up earlier.
I feel like DOWNPRESSER brings in a varied crowd,
Yes.
while No Tolerance has a very specific lane.
And I would also point out that I think No Tolerance's sound might get lost on the heavier and metalcore kid, whereas DOWNPRESSER hits those kids. There's something there for them.
Yeah.
Even though both these bands are pretty, fastball, hardcore bands.
Yeah.
Next one. This one's a weird one. Code Orange, I Am King, 60%. DETAIN, Harm Reduction Records, Capital Punishment, 40%.
First, I'm noticing how long and thin my neck looks because we got the camera.
Dude, I got a photo of myself from 1999, and my neck, I'm looking at it, and it's because I was 100 pounds lighter. My neck looks so thin, and I'm like this.
Yeah, I'm just hoping this collar makes me look
can
less like
cover
a
it.
turtle or something.
You
Okay.
look like a fucking baseball coach. Bring it,
Put
kids.
me in, coach.
Bring it
I'm
up, every brand
ready
on
to
a slice.
play.
So check it out.
I got some really good oranges this week.
Did you give the numbers on this?
I did. 60% for I'm King, 40% for Michigan's Finest.
Pat spent most of the team.
Mackinac.
Yeah, I hired some Russian bots to put up for the DETAIN because I put out the record.
In Windsor. He bought them in Windsor.
Ann Arbor bots.
Yeah.
Look, I love DETAIN. I'm grateful that so many people people listen to that record. You saw the spins, not bad
They do
for
well.
a small
They do
hardcore
really
act.
good,
Yo, this is all cool, but this shit is what are you doing? This is
We're
fucking
saying
work.
we're thinking there might be an anti-Code Orange lean on that vote.
Yeah,
And it's people now to not put it anti-Code Orange. I'll put it in the other way and say, for me, neither of these bands are for me. But DETAIN sort of resembles something that I would listen to more so than Code Orange. So maybe that's people are picking the lesser of two evils. But no, that Code Orange record is huge. Tons of people ride for it.
Look, if you are feeling No Tolerance and then you jump to this,
It's a jarring.
yeah.
smooth.
Neither of these may please you. I don't know. Maybe they do. A lot of variety here, but the point is that it's possible that Code Orange is too far afield for some of them. Some. And it's also possible that I bought some bots because this is fucking nuts.
Your vote is bots.
He bought bots. The next harm reduction record is gonna have like a $50 budget because
Yeah, he could
because
spend it all on bots.
Spent it all on bots. But look, this is fucked up and weird, but happy. I'm happy. Great.
Great.
Yeah, fuck great. Code Orange.
Great, as if this means anything.
Well, Code Orange can handle the criticism,
I
and
think they're fine.
DETAIN probably enjoys the fact that
I'm very excited to see where that matchup goes, where I'm King goes up against next, because that's going to be interesting.
it is.
Because that's a record that could just steamroll into the Final Four. Who knows?
Let me go off. If you are on a weird one where Code Orange is like a Roadrunner band to you now or something, still listen with your fucking ears, fam. You know what I mean? Just listen to the fucking record. I don't give a fuck what this is too big. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's weird. Okay? Turnstile, also big. You love that shit. Don't be weird.
Power Trip, also big.
Power Trip, big as fuck.
Yeah.
Don't be weird.
Big as the three.
Yeah.
Record sales.
Criminal Instinct, Fever.
Pat's group chat is blowing up on his phone.
Up against Angel Dust, Rock the Fuck On Forever. This was a close one. You guys want to know the situation? Set the stage. What happened? Who posted about this?
Oh, that's right.
Yes, you told this story the first time.
Yes.
I liked it.
Yo, can you turn off your goddamn...
Well, you don't got to read it.
I see it for me.
Can you read it? I can't read it. Or can you? You can't read that.
I can't read it.
Okay.
It's close though.
Okay.
Is there someone named Alex in one of your group chats? 'Cause that's what I can see.
No, that's Alan.
All right, I was close.
Yeah, you're close. All right, focus. Let's go.
So, all right, so...
Just posted it on Twitter and Instagram.
Right, so my buddy Justice, or pal of the pod, tweeted about this particular contest and asked from the Angel Dust Twitter account and told everyone they should vote for
Criminal
Instinct because it's a hardcore record and Angel Dust is not a hardcore record.
Which I disagreed with. Both are hardcore records. Everybody feel good about that. It's not genre police here. But I do like that Criminal Instinct record a lot.
Horde.
On Twitter, Criminal Instinct wins 51% to 49%. Because you know what? People fucking love Angel Dust too. That's cool. Number of votes, Criminal Instinct won 496 to 477. 19 vote difference. Oh shit. But guess what? We also count the Instagram votes. Rock the vote, dude.
Oh fuck.
Cowabunga.
P Diddy. He got on the Instagram. Told you to vote for who?
When's the last time you voted? Never.
Will the next time
never
be the
a
first
clock.
time?
No, it's never a clock. You ain't voting.
Obama won.
Obama won. You did. Oh my
I
god.
think, but I didn't. I voted for
So much hope and change in
But-
your eyes, my friend.
But I voted for Mothman.
Okay.
I didn't vote for anybody.
You just voted for
Mothman. Selma Hayek.
Okay. That was what they did voting at the fucking OTV. So, unfortunately on Instagram, or fortunately, depending on if you want Angel Dust to move forward, Angel Dust wins 316 to 251. So in total, Angel Dust has 793 votes. Criminal Instinct only got 747. Still really close. Angel Dust wins by a hair, 51% to 49. They're
So
moving
close.
forward.
Wow.
And that's another record, like I Am King, that could roll forward. So it's going to be interesting to see where that goes. Ready for week 4?
I am.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Still work.
I got my lucky shirt on.
We're still on.
Now you do. Candy Says EP, 47%. Fiddlehead, Springtime and Blind, 53%. Surprised?
No, I might even be. Well, I'm surprised it was that close.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because
Okay.
people feel that.
That Fiddlehead record is fucking big, man.
Real big.
And watching them play, decent. I saw them on the island, sold out,
Sold
hundreds
out.
of kids freaking the fuck out.
That's
Right.
right.
It's pretty impressive.
It's the thing, sold out Philly that weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're headlining band. But so's Candy. Candy sold out.
Vitus.
Vitus.
This is true. Anything happen to that?
You prefer Candy.
I do. Yeah. I respect this Fiddlehead record. It's good. But the Candy record is hard in the way that I want. Look.
Now that you're in a weird depressed hole, you just start listening to this record more. Get your sad
Fiddlehead
down.
one?
Yeah, why not? See
Look.
if you can get in your emotions.
Candy is for, in my view, the person for whom Code Orange is too much, but Detain is too little. It's
Oh, okay.
it is heavy, it is hard, but it's also got a experimental streak enough that it's not going to lose everybody that maybe Code Orange has, right? But it has it also has like a meat and potatoes sort of feel.
It has a hardcore spine to it
Yeah,
with
if
some
you're-
fast stuff that it still keeps it centered there.
So I think Candy really could satisfy a lot of different listeners.
I think this is a good feel. It might be a different result. It
Yeah.
might even be
Yeah.
closer. But I think both these records were big ones.
As you can hear on the last year of this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't know we like these records, you definitely haven't been listening.
right.
So welcome, new viewers. XREPENTENCEX, The Sickness of Eden, as noted, Patrick's favorite record title of all time.
Terrible fucking record title.
Up against Rude Awakening, The Awakening. XREPENTENCEX took 58% of the vote, up against Rude Awakening's 42%.
Wow.
Surprised, not surprised, what do you think?
Like I said before.
In the aborted cast?
Yes.
We really don't like re-recording, guys.
Yeah.
With Pat Beauchamp fucking.
Get a new camera. I don't know. It's fucking, I'm not a AV sort of guy. If I did, I'd put
I'm not an AV sort of guy. Who recorded the first Most Precious Blood music video?
No,
Tom?
that would be me.
That would be him.
But I mean,
It doesn't exist anymore because Pat doesn't know where he left it.
That's true.
but
But
look
it's
at
out
this.
there.
I'm not
It was
even-
awesome.
You see me moving my arms because I'm looking at myself on the screen and like, did I even frame this correctly? It might be tilted. I don't know.
It is a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not. Come on, man.
Yeah, we'll do the phone thing.
This is for
I think we have a lot of listeners in the UK.
Boom.
UK came out.
Hello, mates. You sound like you're from London.
Today, mate.
Oh yeah.
Hey, for another shrimp on the barbie. We, I think they came out in force for their peoples. I think we had our own dumb American bias, thinking that like
Oh, yeah.
only people in America must listen to this podcast. So obviously, Rude Awakening has more
No,
of
we
a
got
foothold.
love for you all. Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I think that might have been the case.
And I think the point I made is that a lot of non-metalcore fans, traditionally not into metalcore fans, who listen to this with an open ear, found it to be pretty good.
Well, you
And
can-
we're surprised by it.
You can tell that this is exceptional at what it attempts to be. That I'm talking about the XREPENTENCEX record because of exactly what Bob said, which is people who have no interest in the genre
Yes.
were warmed
Impressed,
to it,
yeah.
and that's how I feel about the best of anything. The best of anything can win.
Can win you over.
Yeah. So that speaks to the fact that there is something special. Now it's literally a style that I really don't care for.
Yes.
So to me,
it would have been even better.
yes, it would have to have been the best of that to ever kind of win me. But
it's pretty high for me because it's also not a style I fuck with at all. But it was good. I think that's a big takeaway if you listen to Axe to Grind. Just be the best of your style, whatever style that is. It's cool.
Yeah.
Or make your new style. Power Trip, Nightmare Logic, 63%. Over Terror, Keepers of the Faith, 37%. If this vote was done 8 years ago, 6 years ago, and let's say Power Trip had come out, I have no idea how this goes because that Terror record was immensely popular and so important to so many people. But if we're just going on Sonics, we don't disagree.
no, the Power Trip record's better, but I still would have assumed that, like the Incendiary vote, that a lot of people would be voting with what got them involved, with what.
Are you texting Pat's phone?
With what would have brought them in. They have a warm feeling from it from when they were fucking 16, whatever. I would have thought a lot of that, but I think that young people might be more into Power Trip, and I think that maybe in our aborted first effort at this video, as you pointed out, that maybe the 30 pluses also have a real warm spot for Power Trip because
they're active.
Yeah.
Pulse in the genre.
But I really would have thought that the 30-year-olds of the world would have said, Terror, that's my shit. Yeah, that I grew up on that. And so, look, a lot of them did. But,
definitely.
But I'm just saying, I would have thought that.
So we're saying maybe some recency there.
Yeah, some recency.
Tom was texting your phone.
The camera that is looking at us right now.
Last one, big controversy.
Scandal.
Huge.
Rival Mob Justice. Touche Amore, parting the sea between brightness and me.
Yeah.
On Twitter, tied.
Like not a
statistical
tie, an actual 100% same exact amount of votes.
Not like a Tide Pod, like Tide, same.
Remember Tide Pods? Those were delicious.
RIP 2016?
16, I think.
16. 553 votes for Rival Mob, 553 votes for Touche Amore. So what do we have to do, my dudes?
Go to the Instagram poll.
Final auditor, Instagram.
Welcome to the future. Everything relies on Instagram. Rival Mob, 291. Touche Amore, 275.
No. Yeah, wait.
Yes.
Did you say it right? Or you
Yes,
said
I said it right.
Oh,
I said it right.
Mob?
I switched it up from the last one.
Oh, okay.
I'm about fucking flavor.
Yeah.
Come on, stick with
So
it.
what you're saying is Rival Mob won?
By 16 votes, which is less than
0.1%.
Yes.
Here's my question.
Yes.
I wonder.
Less than 1%.
Yes, less than 1%. Do the votes on the Instagram skew younger?
Yes, I think so. Oh, actually, I'm not sure.
I wonder. Like, I feel like Twitter is an older person's.
Probably skews
I see both. I see both, man.
Yeah?
Twitter, you got so many youngs on there.
Like we did on Facebook, every 90-year-old band would win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
That's
sure.
why we don't. That's why we don't.
People are mad that they're not seeing negative approach. They're like, well, I don't really get it. And you're like, it's
From 2010 to 2019,
Right.
Negative approch put out a
show was a reissue. I believe Bridge 9 did a reissue.
Matrix.
You're like, oh, yeah, exactly.
Dude, my hands smell like I worked in Subway.
Yes, this is
Blimpy.
These
Blimpy. Thank you.
Not even as good as Subway.
No, these
So what's our hierarchy?
smell terrible.
Jersey Mike's, Subway.
No, Mr. Sub is.
Mr. Sub's in here.
No, really? Then you put so Subway.
Dude, Subway's worse than Mr.
Subway
Sub.
smells terrible, but Mr. Sub has the most pitiful, depressing fucking tater tots I ever saw in my life.
But that's just bad taste, you know what I mean? Like,
But, I mean,
Bad taste,
you
bro.
can't do tater tots right. What the fuck?
I know, we've been on.
I feel like Blimpy might be better than Subway.
I think Blimpy is better than Subway.
I haven't had a Blimpy in probably 20 years, but I would imagine.
I think Blimpy's better. I think Quiznos is better than both.
Quiznos is
Yeah.
good.
It's not as good as Jersey Mike's.
Eat Quiznos subs!
Yeah, that was a good. Those are good.
Great commercial. It's all food that you take one bite and you spike it in the parking lot. It's terrible.
So, Rival Mob, Touche, I think there might have been some lobbying there at the end because Touche had a very strong lead.
Yeah, Rival Mob. Come on.
I see.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was.
Come
I don't think it was
on.
the band. I think that there was some.
We can't let the fucking emo kids win.
That's true. But what was really cool about these two records was the amount of people we saw crossover.
Yeah.
So there were skeptics saying there is none, there is none, there is none, and it turns out there kind of is.
That's
It's
awesome.
big records to vote. So thank you. We're gonna keep going with this Mosh Madness thing. This is the halfway point. We're gonna do some post games like these videos because it's fucking fun, and why not do YouTube? And we want to do more YouTube shit. So follow us. Tell people to follow us on here on YouTube. We'll do more creative content, and yeah, watch out for our Saddam 518 420 69 videos.
Oh wow. Bye, everybody.
That was cool.
As you told me.